The market continues to rally. Once again on the week, we are up big on all indexes. So in this video, welcome back to the weekly market update. Is a market pullback on the horizon this week? We are going to be diving into that for you in this video. We're going to be talking about the next possible trades and what we think might be happening this week in the markets, because the previous videos we have been absolutely bang on. If you watch the previous videos, I told you this week is going to be last week is going to be another bullish week for you guys, okay, in the markets. But this week, a little bit different. So I want to be diving into that right now for you. So let's get right into the charts, okay? Okay, guys, we have the chart of Bitcoin here. And as you can see, a massive bullish week we had on Bitcoin. I told you guys the 66,000 pivot I was expecting. If you watched my video from last week, I was expecting this pivot to be taken. I was not looking for any shorts here. I was expecting this pivot to convincingly break out above it, and we closed the week a lot higher than this pivot here on 66. So very bullish week we had on Bitcoin. We are up like almost like 10%, guys. Yeah, big week on Bitcoin. We'll go through the other ones in a minute. Nasdaq and ES, they also continue to rally higher, okay, as I was expecting. But now I feel we are getting a little bit overheated. Okay, we are running into resistance, okay, on the Bitcoin chart, and I feel we are coming into some form of resistance on this chart, guys. Okay, if we see here, you know, this is clear resistance. If I pull up a fixed range profile, we are, you know, we're above the value area high. I told you about this. We also have a daily naked point of control at 69,550, and as you can see, we're hitting that 69,500. We hit down the nose actually today, and we're down. I am in a short position on Bitcoin right now. Okay, currently up on this. My short is from 68,982 is my short position. So I am short on the market right now. I'm happy to be stopped on this trade because I have a net long position on Bitcoin. So for me, you know, I want to protect my downside as well. So any downside on Bitcoin, I am protected, okay, because I am a long-term holder of Bitcoin. So any drop, I want to be protected. I want to be hedged against that. But I do think that this is definitely resistance, okay, here, and especially since we are now dropping into the value area, as you can see, we're hanging on to it. We're hanging on desperately to the value area, but I feel like a market correction, or market pullback is coming. I did identify 69,500 as my level. We have a naked point of control, okay, here. Let me have a look at this. Yeah. So this is the chart that I wanted to pull up. All right. So this downward trend line has been broken, and we closed above this. But I kind of feel like, you know, I was explaining this in a prior video, this imbalance here, okay, and now this daily naked point of control, you know, we've hit it. This naked point of control, we have two naked point of control, so I kind of rounded this off. But this is more like 69,550, okay, this naked point of control. So you can see we've come in to that naked point of control here. I'll take this off, take this trend line off. All right, so we've hit it pretty much on the nose. Okay, I kind of wanted to see a move higher and like a failed auction, a bit of a rejection, and then a back test of the daily naked point of control for a short. I much rather have seen this, because I don't think daily naked point of controls are meant to be exact magnets. They always get overthrown, because you have to realize that this is based off a volume profile. Okay, so this is going to be like majority of your volume is going to be here. Okay, so your naked point of control is one level, but majority of the volume will be around that naked point of control. So I wanted the price to get into that volume, find that supply, okay, come back down, retest that naked point of control, maybe drop down. It could happen again. I mean, this could, when New York opens, it's opening in a few hours, this could start rising to the upside and then get a drop. I'm happy to be wrong on this trade. If I get stopped out, that's fine. I will look to short again or play accordingly to what the market gives me. Maybe it back tests and it flies higher. Okay, but I do think this is the line in the sand, guys. Yeah, all right, I do think this is the line in the sand. This is pretty much, in my opinion, your last resistance before before Bitcoin hits all-time highs. Okay, I have been saying that on this channel, that I fully expect Bitcoin to hit all-time highs very soon. This is the period where it normally does that, but I do feel that a market pullback is on the horizon, and this is why I am personally protecting myself, okay, from such a scenario. Okay, we have this imbalance, all right, this imbalance here. So I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin come and push into it, because I do feel like this imbalance is going to get filled before going to all-time highs. I feel like the way the market is setting up here, guys, is this is, yeah, I feel like this makes sense. People are going to think, oh, we've hit resistance again, and we are, once again we're going to go all the way down. Okay, people will get really bearish, because this will be like the 5th or the 6th time we're hitting these resistances and dropping. So I feel like that is a prime setup to get people bearish on this leg down, or only for us to squeeze them back and give us that juice to push us all the way to all-time highs, because the ETFs have been buying like crazy, guys, this week. Okay, they have been buying like crazy. We've had one of the largest inflows in a while, so I kind of expected this, with that sort of inflows from the ETFs, I kind of expected this to push to all-time highs. It was a really, really big bullish week for inflows. So if that's not done it, then I do expect this to come down maybe, and do what I've just talked about here. Okay, let's have a look on a fib level. Where this box is sitting. Well, it's probably hitting, it's going to hit your, but maybe bullish continuation. Let's have a look. Yeah, so the 4.5, let's put 0.5 on there. Yeah, so it's basically the 0.5 fib level. Okay. The imbalance is like the 0.5 of this move higher. So yeah, it makes sense for the market to come down to this $64,000 level and then resume its path higher. I wouldn't want it to be falling below this box, guys. Okay, I think that might be a pretty bearish signal at that point. I would not want to see Bitcoin fall below that. What I really want is a quick wick. Okay, what I really want to see is a quick wick into here and then a massive spike up. All right, I want to see heavy buying come in this region, and just a spike down and a move back up. That's what ideally I want to see from a bullish perspective. I feel that's what's going to happen. Okay, I'm not going to say with 100% certainty or anything like that, because trading is a game of probabilities, but I think the likelihood of this happening is, we've got a decent chance of this happening. Okay, maybe it happens, maybe we just fly back to all-time highs, I don't know, but I think this would set up a great trading opportunity for us. Okay, that would be a great opportunity for me to offload my short here, and then look to flip long. Yeah, that's my bias for this week. And even if you do Elliott waves, I mean, this just looks, maybe this leg here is complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is your 5th wave, or maybe this is your 1, 2, and this is your 3rd wave, and then we come down. But if we come down for a 4th here, it'll still be valid. Okay, it will still be valid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go for a 5th. I mean, that's still valid, but it just looks it doesn't look quite right. Okay, so this for me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you get 1, 2, and a massive 3, and that'll be a 1 into a 2, and then you're going up for your 3rd wave. I think that would be a lot better. 1, 2 instead of 3, 4, 5. It just looks right. Totally looks right. Your 3rd is your longest wave, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, Elliott wave lines up with it. We're into the the value area high. Let's zoom out. Yeah. So you see, this is trying to, well, it's inside it now. Okay, it's inside the value area high, and here is your imbalance. All right, this is the imbalance I'm talking about in the profile, and that lines up. This imbalance here pretty much lines up with the $64,500 level. Come down, hit that box, and start moving higher towards the upside. Yeah, so that's why I think currently on Bitcoin. So yeah, if I'm wrong, then I want to see what happens if we get above this naked point of control. If we get above it, back test this, then I think all-time highs. If not, if we fail this, if we get up here and fail it, back test it and move down, then obviously it's going to get bearish. But yeah, once again, this box will be in play if that happens, and yeah, I'll be looking to go short again. So that's my trade idea for the upcoming week. Let's have a look at NQ. Again, NQ, I said it was going to take out this pivot. It did take out the pivot. It was more of a liquidity grab because we actually closed under it. So it wasn't a convincing break above, but nonetheless we did break the pivot. Okay, so we're still bullish on NQ here. I do expect a pullback on NQ, and yeah, I feel like a pullback is due on NQ here as well. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like an A, B, and a C. I feel like a running flat will be really good here. It'll be really nice. This looks really clean. I have this. So this is my Elliott wave count. Just local. I didn't bother to do that one, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, B, C. 1, 2. So this 2 will move that up here. 1, 2. Will be your 3 here, and your 5th for the completed C before moving higher. Okay, so this could be a running flat. that would be very bullish if it's a running flat. And that lines up really nicely. Look, have a look at this, guys. Yeah, this is a 3 pull. This is what we do when we're doing EW. If you know EW, then you know what I just did. But your 1-to-1 is around 19964, and if we have a look at our naked point of controls, that 1-to-1 lines up with the weekly naked point of control really, really well. Okay, that is a fantastic support level. You can see all this support here that we've had before, where we've got major bounces on Nasdaq. So I do feel like yeah, Nasdaq is going to pull back here. Okay, and that will be your long opportunity to take it back to all-time highs. I feel like that's the last one before all-time highs. I could be wrong. This could turn around here and start flipping bullishly. We do have economic events this week. What do we have this week, guys? So Monday, Tuesday, there's nothing really on the economic events, guys. That's pretty strange. Let's see. So we've got Fed speech today. Okay, M2 money supply. Yeah, that's going to be a big one. That I'm very much interested in M2 money supply, because that is very correlated to equity markets and Bitcoin as well. So when this grows, the market tends to trade higher. The more money there is, the more money supply there is in circulation, the more the markets continue to trade up to the upside. We've got existing home sales Wednesday, another Fed speaker, and then Thursday we've got initial jobless claims. I don't know why that's not showing as high importance. Yeah, that's quite strange. Okay, but we've got, so sometimes, you know, if you're using this, guys, just be careful, right? Sometimes you can miss these things. So if you toggle this off, then everything that's going to be reported from the US will show. We've got jobless claims, continuing jobless claims on Thursday. New home sales Thursday as well. And then we have on Friday, consumer sentiment, Michigan, and durable goods orders on Friday. So we do have jobless claims, big week of economic events. So that will move the needle. Okay, that will move the needle. That will move the markets. So yeah, be wary of those events. Depending on those, maybe, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is not much, right? We don't really have much on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, apart from the money supply. But I don't think that really moves the market in ways that, you know, the obvious events do, like jobless claims and CPI and stuff like that. That's more like under the radar kind of news report. But I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the market will do its thing. And then, you know, we've got news on Thursday, Friday, and that is market moving news. So we need to be paying close attention to that. Okay. ES, another all-time highs, massive bullish close, massive bullish week. And it just feels like, market's due for a pullback here, guys. Okay, market's due for a pullback. Let's have a look at the daily chart. So yeah, I mean, it's not crazily overheated on the RSI, but you can see we've got some bearish divergence here. Market continue to trade higher, but RSI looks like it's making a lower high now since we're moving down. This is a lagging indicator, but sometimes it can give you a heads up to see if it's overheated. But we're coming towards the overheated level, so we can pull back. And I don't expect a massive pullback on ES. Maybe back down to this level. and then back to all-time highs. I don't expect anything more than that. Maybe here, okay, but I don't expect ES to be, because we've got this, we've got this retail trend line here, guys. All right, you can see this clear retail trend line. I feel like there's going to be a lot of stop losses here. Once it gets here, it's going to start flushing, and yeah, your next obvious support is there. All right, I don't want to cover ES too much because I don't feel like it's going to be the major player this week. I think it's going to be Bitcoin and NQ. This market just continues to make all-time highs over and over again. Let's have a look at NQ RSI. Let's pull it back on a daily chart and pull up the RSI. Move that, yeah. So not overheated yet on RSI. Okay, no divergence here so far. So yeah, I feel like RSI to push back towards 45 or 48 zone before moving to all-time highs. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at Bitcoin's RSI. Yeah, as you can see, Bitcoin's, oh, that's the 4 hour, sorry. Yeah, Bitcoin is creeping into overbought, sorry. You can see that on the RSI here. So yeah, you can see it's just hit oversold territory. This doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come down or anything, but we can use that as our confluence, okay, of factors. Yeah, clear bearish divergence on the 4 hour. I like to look at that when I'm taking a trade. You can see clear market making highs, RSI making lows. Yeah, you can see that. So yeah, that's a nice confluence for us to taking a short on this. Well, this looks like another reason when I looked at this is looks like a rising wedge pattern, right? Looks like a rising wedge pattern, and those usually break down towards the downside. Okay, so something like this, and then move back up. That's what I'm looking for on these markets, guys. That's my perspective for the week. If anything changes, we will be sending out our updates. I'm currently sure if anything changes, we are trading NQ every single day. We are day traders and swing traders on long-term holders as well of stocks and crypto. And if you want access to any of these alerts, okay, I'm making money every single day, guys, in these markets. Come and be a part of a fantastic, thriving community. It's absolutely free, so you've got nothing to lose, guys. Okay, link is in the description for the Telegram. Head over to the website if you want to learn yourselves on how to trade. We have 2 fantastic courses for beginners. We have one for people who are more advanced in their learning, but they want to trade like the way I do. I use order flow and footprint data to make my day-to-day trades. Okay, so if you want access to that, there is a sale on our website right now. It's an invaluable course. You will learn how to become a full-time professional trader, have a full-time career, and trade from anywhere in the world. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's beautiful to watch people succeed in this industry, guys. So if you want to learn from a seasoned professional who knows how to trade these markets properly and not just a weird influencer on Instagram and YouTube selling you affiliates, come and be a part of our journey. Come and be a part of our YouTube channel. Hit that like, guys, please. takes us great effort to make these videos for you. Please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's going on for a little bit too long now, and I have got to start planning my day trades for today. All right, guys, so if you want to be a part, come and join me. I will see you in next week video, guys. Enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Peace.